From the moment it was announced that Ubisoft would be doing an open-world Star Wars game, people were a little skeptical, especially with some of Ubisoft's recent outings. And then once we saw the gameplay and the trailers for this thing that all got completely ratioed to hell, people knew there was good reason to be concerned. Well, here we are, just a few days away from its release, and the reviews are starting to drop for Star Wars Outlaws. And even though when you head over to Metacritic, you can see right now it's sitting at a 77 on PS5. I think it's a 78 on PC and Xbox, very, very close to that, which isn't all that far off from something like Jedi Fallen Order. People are a little skeptical that some of these reviews are really telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, because there's a lot of gameplay that we're now seeing for this, and parts of it look like a complete and total mess. Now, one of the reviews that I did watch all the way through, I've watched a couple from people that I've either watched before or trust or whatever, definitely varying opinions on the game, but I did watch Mr. Matty Play's entire review, and just take a look at this clip that he put out. Here's his thoughts. I reviewed Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm bummed to say it didn't jive with me as a massive Star Wars fan. Andromeda level motion capture, constantly forced and frustrating stealth segments without proper mechanics, huge missed opportunity with the reputation system. Nyx is cute and the worlds look pretty solid, but look at, this is like a 30-second segment here. Just look at the graphics. This is 2024, a AAA game, a Ubisoft game that they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on. Just watch this shit.
Yeah, he wouldn't, but he told me you could mod my speeder.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I've got every part you could want. I mean, mag fins, aftermarket sensors, booster coils.
How about a hydro repulsor?
Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here with this? How is this what we're getting out of a 2024 Star Wars game? I'm almost at a loss for words. We thought it looked bad in the trailers that we saw for them. And now, in some cases, in some situations, it's gotten significantly worse.
Oh. No.
You just said every part I could want.
I mean, I could slap the...
And of course, when you do look at some of the AI encounters, there's some problems with that as well. These stormtroopers just don't give two fucks that you're right there, apparently. Oh, now they figured it out. Now they finally figured that out, and there's also some glitches that people have been finding. Somebody retweeted this for Ubisoft. Why don't you at Ubisoft name a game you've completed 100% before releasing it? You know, kind of taking a dig at this old tweet they had. Makes it tough to do stealth in a game where you've got problems like this. That wasn't the only one. I saw this as well. Can somebody tell me what the hell's going on? That dude's just replicating at full speed right there. And, you know, you're going to have a glitch or two, and, you know, some people are going to understand that, but it does seem like this game doesn't feel like it's finished in a lot of ways. For a lot of people, that's how it feels. The polish, you can't even call it polish because it's almost like they never even started polishing it. And if you thought, no, I promise on PC, at least it'll be better, on PC, we're talking about frame rate drops down to 20 frames per second with top-tier equipment, with top-tier graphics cards. And ultimately, of course, people have been focused on the way the character looks. We've been talking about that since the beginning, and somehow, some way, in parts of this game, it looks even worse than some of the things that were highly criticized before. How did it get worse? Star Wars Outlaws, from the trailer to shipped in-game model. I saw this. Star Wars Outlaws final build, a crime against humanity. And it's true. Because the actress who plays Kay Vess in this thing, Umberly Gonzalez, she has, like, to her credit, I do want to say something. She has been promoting this and been super excited and been very positive and all that stuff. You gotta feel bad about what they did to her character and her model, because she truly is, like, she's very cute, she's gorgeous, and they just absolutely destroyed the character that you ended with in the game. And here's her in an actual video. You can check it out. I don't think I need to play the audio from this. But obviously, This is a gorgeous girl, a gorgeous model, and the person who's voicing the character, who they used to model the character after, and it just looks rough. Now, some positives I've heard about the game so far: the different variety of worlds you go to do seem to be engaging, and that there's maybe a lot of different, they don't all feel like the same world, if that makes sense. The environments all feel different, but I've heard a lot of criticisms about stealth. I've heard a lot of criticisms about the weapon that you're kind of stuck with, and when you ever pick up a weapon, you can't bring it anywhere. You're constantly dropping if you have to actually take any actions. Essentially, that this game had so many opportunities to do cool things, and they pretty much failed in every step of the way. Obviously, when normal people actually get their hands on this and start playing, we'll see what they say as well. I would say go find somebody you trust, a reviewer that you trust, because those might be few and far between, especially if they ever want to get a Ubisoft code again. Let me know your thoughts about Star Wars Outlaws, some of the initial clips and criticisms that are coming out. I personally think this is going to be a gigantic disaster for them. Some of the clips that are out there just look absolutely brutal. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.